Good afternoon, Board President Singh, Board of Trustees, and Superintendent Segura. My name is Stacia Pascal, and I serve families in Austin ISD as the Director of Social Emotional Learning and Cultural Proficiency and Inclusiveness. This presentation covers Constraint Progress Measure 5.1. Constraint number 5, Social and Emotional Learning. The superintendent shall not allow students to lack access to a fully integrated, evidence-based system for social and emotional learning and campus mental health supports. This constraint will be monitored through an SEL and CPNI implementation tool. This is our baseline year. The campus average score on indicators 4, 8, and 9 on the SEL and CPNI implementation measurement tool will increase from baseline in June 2025 to Y% in June 2029. The SEL and CPNI implementation measurement tool is adapted from Castle's Guide to School-Wide SEL. Tool creation was in production from 2023 to 24 with input from the department and the seed model campuses. 3 specific areas were selected for focus with all campuses within the total rubric, allowing for targeted improvement in SEL and CPNI practices, professional learning to strengthen staff expertise, transformative SEL integrated instruction, and cultural responsiveness. Research provides evidence of SEL program effectiveness for students in every grade level, pre-K through 12. SEL programs, usually taught by classroom teachers, promote the development of social and emotional competencies. Fostering these competencies facilitates positive, pro-social behaviors and positive relationships with others. SEL programs reduce disruptive behavior problems and emotional distress. Encouraging these qualities makes students more interested in what they are learning, which enhances their academic and cognitive performance. In order to overcome barriers to district-wide transformative social-emotional learning, the SEL and CPNI department determined a need to achieve sustainability through evaluation systems by completing an inventory of campus practices from year to year, as well as developing networks of support. With the evolution of the SEL and CPNI department, connected on purpose in 2021, there is a need for increased alignment and a shared understanding of what transformative SEL implementation looks like and how it impacts academic outcomes. Practices differ from campus to campus. Some campuses use practices like morning meetings, peace areas, as well as teach explicit lessons at various frequencies. Lastly, there's an opportunity to strengthen deliberative practices. Schools with stronger implementation have more intentional conversations around identifying emotions, collaborative problem solving, restorative discipline practices, and identity work with staff and students. These campuses have systematic actions to promote the social and emotional wellness of students and staff. According to Castle, the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning, the foundation of SEL is the idea that all children may benefit from an education that fully supports their growth and learning, enabling them to fulfill their potential and make a positive contribution to the world. Unfortunately, some kids do not have access to opportunities and settings that optimize their capacity for learning. Transformative SEL is a form of SEL implementation where young people and adults build strong, respectful, and lasting relationships to engage in co-learning. Transformative SEL places special emphasis on skills for individual success, interpersonal relationships, and community building, as well as the abilities required to guarantee democratic, just, and inclusive communities. To address this need, the SEL and CPNI department is facilitating three strategies: collecting and analyzing data to inform campus goal setting. Through the use of our measuring tool, the SEL and CPNI specialists collect campus data twice a year using a multiple perspective approach through the lenses of the SEL and CPNI specialists, campus administration, and campus SEL and CPNI ambassador. The measurement tool is used to create strategic campus goals for the year, and SEL and CPNI specialists meet monthly with the campus ambassador to discuss actions connected to their goal. Strategy 2: coordinated leadership approach. The sustainability of these practices require a campus-based champion of this work. Through our partnership with Talent Strategy, each campus has a teacher, leader, and SEL and CPNI ambassador for PPFT. This ambassador attends monthly coaching with the SEL and CPNI department, attends professional learning twice a year with the SEL and CPNI department, engages in goal setting for their campus, facilitates at least one professional learning session for their campus connected to their campus goal. Strategy 3: professional learning. Adults themselves must experience empowerment, support, and value in order to foster an environment where students may participate in transformative SEL, also known as TSEL, in an effective manner. This calls on districts to consider and promote the TSEL needs of adults who are engaging with students every day. Transformative SEL professional learning creates a positive and productive learning environment for students and staff, which impacts academic achievement and increases cultural consciousness. Through our SEL and CPNI ambassadors, each campus will participate in at least one transformative SEL professional learning session. Also, in partnership with the Elementary Schools branch of Teaching, Learning, and Leading Department, I am facilitating monthly professional learning with their team and elementary principals. The SEL and CPNI department has partnered with our Castle coach and various district departments to design, refine, and monitor strategies aimed at strengthening transformative SEL implementation. In the design stage, the SEL and CPNI department focused on strategically creating an adapted version of Castle's Guide to School-Wide SEL Implementation rubric to inventory our implementation indicators across the district. The SEL and CPNI team designed a scope and sequence rooted in Castle's competencies and constructs. The SEL and CPNI department also developed a robust professional learning offerings menu and coordinated leadership approach. In the refined stage, the SEL and CPNI department uplifted key indicators to support district initiatives. The SEL and CPNI department integrated MTSS resources into our scope and sequence. The SEL and CPNI department partnered with Talent Strategy to strengthen teacher leadership and campus capacity for sustainable practices. The SEL and CPNI department also supported AISD leadership-driven initiatives like Assistant Principal Preparation Program, also known as AP3. This program works with a select cohort of experienced Austin ISD educators to prepare them for the role of assistant principal. The SEL and CPNI department also worked with Ignite Leadership Program, tailored specifically for teachers and instructional coaches aspiring to transition into central office leadership roles. Lastly, in the monitoring stage, each campus will evaluate its SEL and CPNI implementation at the beginning and end of the school year. Campuses will engage in at least one transformative SEL professional learning session. Our scope and sequence will be rolled out in alignment with academic unit planning organizers. Each campus will receive monthly coaching and support from the SEL and CPNI department. Transformative SEL is a valuable investment for districts seeking to improve student outcomes, foster equity and inclusion, strengthen school communities, and prepare students for the future. By focusing on developing staff and student social emotional skills, district can create positive learning environments where all feel valued, supported, and empowered to succeed. This concludes our presentation on Constraint Progress Measure 5.1.